crazy just in. It's 1 a.m. actually, close to 1:30. I was just. My son was not sleeping well, so I was just awake, and my brother told me that the Turkish army just overthrown the government. So what it looks like, Turkey is locked down. Everybody is in their houses. Army is on the street. Tanks are around the airports. Jets are flying around, and basically, they just took over control on the country. I don't know what that means for Bulgaria in general. I hope that our uh, leader, our mafia guy leader, Boyko, just sends some troops to the border. So, you know, in any case, not that we can do something against a country like Turkey. Bulgaria has no army. Basically, we just have some. We can be crushed pretty easily. I don't know what that means in general and what will happen. Is there going to be a civil war? Does anybody know what's happening in these cases? Are there any military guys that are watching this? Is that the right thing for the Turkish people? I don't know, really. I know that their president is a dick, but most of the presidents are. They are dictators. I know that Vladimir Putin just, said to Erdogan, like, I got your back or something like that. And that's the funny thing. The president is actually sending a message to the people: go out on the streets and fight. Like, who are they going to fight, you asshole? Go out and fight. Fight the army. Try and see what will happen. A few months ago, the Bulgarian police locked down Sofia, our capital, and we couldn't do anything. What you can do? Those people have guns. They're trained. Like, you just stay in your car and you just keep your mouth shut. A lot of people are, acting tough until they reach this kind of situation, and then you realize that you don't have a gun. You cannot do anything. Those are the people with the guns, the people with the tanks, the people with the bombs, with the napalm, with people with the helicopters, and so on. So what does this means for Turkey? I have no clue. We need to see what's going to happen. I just see that we are not evolved to be civilized people. We are not. If you take our electricity for a month, you will see the true face of humankind. So it's pretty fucked up, because I was thinking now that a lot of my friends are going to Turkey for vacation. So what happens if you're in Turkey now and you're with your family and you just wake up and there is a tank outside and the army is not letting you go out or something like that? What are you going to do? What can you do, especially if you're a foreigner? Like, if I was now with my kids and my wife, I have 2 kids, I have 3 years old and I have 4 months old. If we are there with my kids, and we just hear some noise outside and we look and we see army marching in and people stay in their houses, you have just a bit of cash with you, you have no weapons, you have nothing. You're just there and you're on the mercy of these soldiers. You don't know who is fighting who and who is against who. So looks like the army did that probably against the president, because let's face it, he's our little Vladimir Putin here. He's not a good guy, but are those the good guys? Who are they? I have no idea. I'm just going to watch the news, and yeah. I didn't post anything about my weight loss and these kind of things. I was planning to do it in the weekend and do more videos on that, because I was really busy this week and I just had time to do these short videos. But more and more drama is going on with attacks and with bombings, terrorists, and now Turkey is under control of the army. So let's see how this plays out. We are not evolved at all.